was gonna reach up and just pull it underground. Just
Oh.
no more. Oh.
That's bad. Oh.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Oh,
Wonderful.
Doing good. Doing good.
Fantastic. Glad to be back for another week of Mysteries of Vyatryx. I hope everybody had a wonderful week as well. We had a busy week. We had Extra Life 2023. Tim, they loved your artwork. Those shirts were absolutely amazing.
It was. I'm glad it turned out so. Philip did a great job in kind of getting it ready for print, and you guys, everyone kind of worked together to get that design all ready to go. So yeah, it looked like it turned out great though.
Oh, he is wearing it. That shirt right there.
Yeah.
The shirt here.
Oh yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yep, that is a wonderful shirt. We reached our goal, which is awesome, of raising $15,000 for Children's Hospital. And we ran our first Mysteries of Vyatryx competitive event on Friday night, which was a lot of fun. Thank you, Aiden, for running that as a DM. Thank you for Colin, Buster, and Simple for participating as NPCs/wandering monsters. You guys were amazing. They talked about that all night.
That's
so
awesome.
Really appreciate you guys helping us out and doing that. So.
I won the costume contest. That didn't happen.
I don't know.
That's true.
My costume is pretty cool. I wore.
You got second. You got second. That's a close. That's close.
Yeah. But the competitive event raised almost $2,000.
Wow.
On Friday night.
Almost $2,000, and plus if you count the stuff we raised from Jurassic Park, almost I think a total of $2,000 like actually from us. It's like 2,100 or something like that.
2,500.
Yeah. Which is amazing just from us. I mean, that's a good percentage of that money. So very successful on our end. Good. So
and
lots of fun, of course.
We appreciate it, and then look forward. So I don't know if I shared with you, but we'll be seeing some of those winners in campaign 2, part 2. They will be NPCs. That was one of the prizes for the winning table in that competitive event, is that they get to create a NPC to be in our next campaign. So, and then cool. Tim was very gracious and is doing a character drawing for those 5 winners.
Yes,
so,
I need to get the info. I haven't gotten too much information yet, but
they are supposed to email us.
Okay.
So when we get those emails, we will get those forwarded across accordingly so that we can get that taken care of. So,
excellent.
I haven't seen a Kate. I haven't seen a Dawn Mills yet.
The Russell Valcor.
No.
Man, we're just flying blind right now, guys.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no.
All of us could be muted and we wouldn't know. So
that's true.
If you're not in the chat right now, just know it's your fault. Definitely not ours. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Well, Aiden, let's talk Red Dirt. What's going on this week?
All right. So Tuesday, releasing Keys from the Golden Vault, episode 24, Hardcore Metal, in which our little group of thieves go down in the Underdark and are tasked with shutting down these automaton machines. And I believe in this one, they cross a bridge. The zombie that was animated gets thrown off. Poor Gregory dies, unfortunately.
I thought his name was Steve.
There's a fun bit about that where we don't know what his name is. So, go watch that. That was a load of fun. We've been enjoying that a lot. So, definitely go watch that. Dropping today on the podcast feed is episode 52, Cave of Troubles, in which our adventurers, our furries are still finding out more about the strange murders that are happening on. They are hitting every dead end and coming to the weirdest conclusions ever, but they're finding their way through like a blind man. So they're having fun. So that's what matters. I think at this point,
I think we just say Connor's the new DM.
I'll be back eventually. I'll be back on. They're getting there. And then
supposed to be 6, 7, maybe 8 episodes for their parts, and he's on episode 20?
This is, I think he's on 16. I'm not too sure. But no, he's having loads of fun with it. It's definitely been a load of fun, and we've been enjoying it. As for this Thursday, there will be no plausible deniability because there will be a plausible deniability next Thursday.
I took it off.
It took it off. We haven't had a plausible deniability for what, a month? We're gonna, yeah, we're running dry. I need my plausible deniability kick.
We need some trivia.
Yeah, that's
Trivia,
it.
yeah.
Just get that trivia in me, man. However else I can lose.
Yeah, and I mean any public. Also, by the way, any public event, we had a trivia event at Extra Life. So if you want to do trivia in person, just D&D trivia, come to one of our events. We are usually doing it. It has become so popular. I think Token Con asked us to do it this year. Even replaced it with something else. So definitely, it's definitely a big thing. There's prizes we give out every single time. It's a load of fun. So just come on out to public events and you'll have fun playing that. So
SoonerCon wants it to run again. Speaking of, SoonerCon early bird tickets just went on sale.
Yep.
We will definitely be there, as that is one of our big local cons that we attend, and with hotel room blocks. So cheaper
and we're in the
hotel
talks
rates.
Yep, and we're currently trying to figure out other cons we're going to as well. That's mostly Andrew's that's mostly his job, but I know it's happening. So stay tuned for that stuff.
Yeah. Trying to plan next con season. It's funny how that happens is when it ends, that's when you have to plan the whole next season.
Exactly.
But anyways, fantastic. Yeah, no, definitely lots of stuff going on with Red Dirt. I have heard whispers that there will be a Christmas special. Mark is going to be running a Christmas special. He has been in talks and wanting to do some stuff. So be on the lookout for that. He is ready to go again after his last live free or die barred.
Live Free or Die Barred 2. Are we getting a sequel?
I have heard rumors that we may be getting a sequel.
That's funny.
Will it be as good as the first one?
I don't know. I think he's banned bugbears with astral fists that have 20-foot reach.
So now you play a bugbear giant barbarian. Really mix it up.
Yeah, no.
That's funny.
It's just like your campaigns. You no longer let me use silvery barbs, Aiden. Just a little disclaimer. If you have someone in your game that is usually a DM and they ask you if something is okay to play, there is probably something broken about it. Just a disclaimer.
I just want to be nice.
That's funny.
Fantastic. Tim, let's talk about Patreon.
Yeah, if you've listened in before, you know that we have a Patreon page. You go to patreon.com/reddirtdnd, and you can, if you join at any level, you can get access to the Discord server. You get the podcast, the Red Dirt RPG podcast, 4 days early on Sunday instead of Wednesday. You get full access to the roundtable where you get all the inside scoops on the previous 4 episodes. And depends on how, again, there's different levels like 1 or 5, right? I have to look back over and see how they've changed it. But at the higher levels, you get access to even little minis. We had a mini. I think Andrew had the first mini up was the little Bradley mini.
Yep.
And there's T-shirts. They're like quarterly T-shirts, quarterly minis at this point in time, and other such goodies. So yeah, if you honestly, if you just like what you see, and you want to support us, just go to patreon.com/reddirtdnd and throw a couple of bucks our way, and Buster will be very happy.
That's what helps us get to cons.
Oh, yes.
That's what helps us, do some of those prize packs, some of those supports, do some of the things that we like to do.
Every single bit of money goes right back into Red Dirt. No one on this program gets paid. No one takes it home. It's all going right back into it. So
we want it to grow and get big, and when we get there, then we'll cross those bridges. But right now, we love what we do, and we want to get out and see all of our people that watch and support and give back. So, right.
But yeah, patreon.com.
Fantastic. And then Michael talked about our merch. Oh, you're muted, Michael.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh no.
if you find yourself wanting to support us, you can go to achieve that by going to our website at Red Dirt D&D. Up at the top, you'll find a tab that says merch. We have a merch store. I'll redirect you to it. And we have a variety of wearables, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, short sleeve shirts of Mystery of Vyatryx in a variety of colors. The one I've got's blue, but I know there's several different varieties of it. You also have a tumbler, a coffee mug, and a couple of different varieties of hats, as well as a couple of the other Red Dirt and D&D are I say this every week, but it fails me today. Properties. There we go. Haha. With plausible deniability, and a few other shows will come. Designs will come along as we launch those out. So, if you feel like supporting us, drop by there and get your merch.
Fantastic. Welcome, Kate. We missed you. We talked about you earlier. Glad you're here finally. Fantastic.
Hello, Kate.
Well, anybody got any questions before we go into tonight's episode of Mysteries of Vyatryx?
Are we gonna die?
I mean, there's always a possibility in the games depending on what you do.
Do
What
you
if
feel-
we're already dead?
Yeah.
I want to put it past Andrew.
I have a comment.
Huh?
Your
Well, it's not a
eyes are-
question. He asked for questions.
Yeah, I know. That's why. I'm
Okay,
waiting for him
fine.
to say.
Comments.
Your eyes are beautiful. Can I have inspiration?
Oh, goodness.
Happy thoughts.
Happy
the Dice
thoughts?
Fairy says hello. Hi.
Hi, Dice Fairy.
You all have fun tonight.
Oh.
He's
Dice
getting a milky drink and she is off to bed.
Good old melatonin.
Nah, it's just past her
Yeah.
bedtime.
Yeah.
No, Jess and her had to be at work extra early this morning, so they left here way early.
Oof.
All right, well, we're going to go into thanking our sponsors real quick. Thanking SD Way Gaming for all your dice needs. And then Pro Laser Cuts. That's Pro Laser Cuts with a Z. Pro Laser Cuts. And our recap, and then we'll dive into tonight's episode of Mysteries of Vyatryx, Rock by Night.
Ooh.
The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at ProLaserCuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook.
Last time on Mysteries of Vyatryx, after seeing the devastation wrought upon the Dandelion Razzle's domain, Bradley used the glass rose she had found in the valley of Zelfir Darsana to restore it. Seemingly safe for the moment, the group bed down for the night to gather their strength to face the twin motes of darkness Ethan sensed down in the pit of Klutz. However, in the middle of the night, Razzle returned to his home and implored the group to first travel to Levminto to seek the help of the druids at the base of the great glass tree, Banjadine. Although hesitant at first, the group agreed to the pragmatism of the suggestion. Join us as we find out what happens next on Mysteries of Vyatryx.
And we're
Exactly.
back.
That's true.
All right.
We're back.
As we had
And we're back.
left off last time, the group had just finished having a discussion with Razzle, the dandelion, whom you all had met on the east side of the mountain. And he had suggested that you all head to visit the druids at the base of the great tree. And that he would attempt to arrange passage for you with a family of rocks that nest on the mountain just over to the east. As you all had finished that conversation and decided that that sounded like something you were going to do, Bradley had begun cooking or wanting to cook and look for the rest of her family. But
And
Tempest
Buster ran off and
Yep.
grabbed 2.
Tempest,
Yes.
you had stolen away at the end of the conversation. What were you going to go do, sir?
I am going to go take a hot hour to summon Sparky.
Wonderful. Yeah, it's not a hard ritual. It just takes time. And he comes back and goes, "Oh man."
Yes, I know. I'm sorry to inconvenience you. What did the mistress say on receiving her gift?
Oh, right. Said you did a good job. Good thing you didn't look at it. Oh, and I'm supposed to do this. And at that point, Sparky jumps up, grabs your cheeks, and plants one on you.
Mwah!
It's like Bugs Bunny or something like that. He's like,
Okay.
And you feel a surge through you. And you hear, "Well done. Here is thy reward." As you now have gained another Eldritch evocation from your patron.
Nice.
Okay.
very nice.
Go on more
Hit.
quests.
Tit for tat. You do something for her, she does something for you.
Can I do
Okay,
something
then.
for her?
Okay. Well, that was weird. Don't want to do that again. But
Yeah, I didn't like it either. Well,
okay.
let me correct that.
Oh,
I liked it until I had to give you that part.
okay.
If I could just keep it, it'd been better.
Okay.
What's the plan?
We're going to the Great Tree.
Great tree. I don't know the great tree.
I just point at the big tree, just over there.
Oh, that tree.
Yes, that.
See, I'm not used to seeing the trees.
That's fair. There's not a lot where you come from. I
Nah, just a
understand that.
big, huge cyclone.
Yes.
Like a tree
Always
that's
spinning.
that way.
No, it is always spinning. Well, let's go join the rest of the folks before people start getting suspicious that I'm off away from.
What did I miss? I miss anything? Because it's daylight. We were down in the down below when you sent me back.
Yeah, 2 dragons fighting, mountain blows up, might be kind of sort of a volcano now.
Oh, what's a
It's not-
volcano?
It's not great. Think like molten lava from the ground coming up out of a mountain, that sort of thing.
Okay, what's a mountain?
Okay, it's where like the
As
ground
you-
rises
you-
up in the
you're
air really high and forms a point.
Oh, like the cyclone?
Yeah, but with like tectonic plates.
with the ground and stuff. Yes, sure, why not?
Okay. And it blew up?
Yes.
Oh, that's probably not good then.
No,
Things
it's
aren't
not.
supposed to go boom.
And there may or may not, we may or may not be one entire like Cobalt, Dragonborn, and associated other like descendants of the dragons city gone. Like it may just be completely evaporated.
A city's gone? What about the people? Oh.
There may have been casualties.
Oh.
May have been. Important news is, so far we found about half of Brad's family. Still haven't heard about the other half of Brad's family, but
Brad's the
fingers
one
crossed.
with the horns, right?
Yes.
And the nose?
Well, no. Brad's the
Brad's the
shorter,
one with the feathers.
shorter red one. No, short red one.
Short red one. The one with the tattoos under the eyes? That's always angry?
The one that likes to cook.
Eh.
Okay, we'll cover that when we get back over there. Let's go.
Can that be the recap for next session? Just that entire conversation.
Yes.
It saves me having to do it. I can't top that.
The mountain blew up. What's a mountain?
He's from the plane of storms.
He is. No, I get it.
That's fair.
I'm gonna show him a dictionary and just wow, wow.
Books? We don't have that on my plane. That's Sea-Doo's plane. Or not Sea-Doo. Is that right, Sea-Doo?
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
wrong?
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
All right. So you guys rejoin up. What is the plan for the afternoon as Razzle has gone off to try to procure passage for you all?
I believe Buster is making his way with 2 packages under under each arm.
And said packages is a Bradley and a Doodler?
No,
The
No.
family.
Oh,
it's
the
the
family.
brother and the father.
Okay,
who
that we're
I-
up top. Yeah.
I hung up to dry, you know.
Uh-huh.
Also, I reclaimed 50 more feet of rope. God,
Yeah.
God, can't get enough rope now, guys. It's so useful.
So Buster, as you get up there, there is still a giant group in this kind of cavernous area. They are still dangling.
Yeah, I thought this
Alright.
was a thing we discussed last time. I pulled them and I was making my way back.
Okay.
Bring the rest of the kobolds. We will feast. Not on the kobolds, but kobolds will also partake in the feast. We're not cannibals.
It's a weird family structure there, Brad.
Only the strong survive in certain clan.
And the ones that can survive a Bradley tunnel can survive anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think if we're here, I mean, Buster's coming back, but I think we'd see if Bradley needs any help. See if we can assist her. I mean, I know she's pretty worried about everything going on here. We can try to assist her further in finding her other family members, which and we have the 2, but yeah, I think that we just see if we can help her out.
Bradley has no arts.
Yeah.
Art kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
You announce, Buster, that you were go grab Cope.
Do you guys think he didn't notice me? I think you mentioned like I had to go find the rest of my family. I was like, oh, okay. I just went.
Okay.
Imagine our head that's like being rude. It's like, oh, okay, have fun with that.
I mean, to be fair, it's Buster.
Oh, poor Buster.
What? Centric. You're
Is
a
that-
clown. You're not allowed to be offended.
How dare you call? Oh, I gotta do. My name's Buster. How dare you call me a? Oh yeah.
Okay. And I guess are we all gonna go find the
Anyway,
balls?
if I'm
No,
that, hey, Miss Bradley.
Mhm.
Hey, Tempest, we can hear you with your words right now. Careful.
Sorry.
Miss Bradley, I got a package for you. I need to sign this document. Throw.
As
Bounce.
are they still tied together?
Oh, no, I mean, I separated them, but they're still tied, and they're probably still bruised and swollen. Yeah, I accidentally hit them with the rock on the way over once.
Buster, you saved them.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yep, you certainly did that. I watched it with my own eyes.
Don't
He's
even
the
care.
hero.
Eyes all bruised up, fat lipped.
He kept us safe all night. He put us in a special place. Nothing could get us.
Stinker. Papa, I'm so happy. Please. I'm gonna hide them.
Bradley,
Yeah.
they look at you and go, "What did you do?"
I'm gonna get behind
Oh.
Bradley and just.
Oh.
Well, I went to get a job. I'm a exterminator now, and I'm pretty good at it. Look, I'm a friend. We found a leg, and yeah, we exterminated bad things. And I'm just like fumbling to take the ropes off. Hold on, I got it.
Are we all just being quiet for no reason?
Can,
Oh
can you guys
God!
not hear me?
No, I
No, we can
can't.
hear you.
No,
Okay.
we can hear. Yeah, we're just listening. Yeah.
I just wanted to double check that the stream can.
Oh, he's in tech.
Yeah,
There are
just double checking
difficulties.
some stuff.
End
starting
up
to
bringing
hear
the
you.
rest of the kobolds, and the rest of the kobolds follow him.
I didn't mention anything to them. I feel a little bit foolish. I apologize.
Well, you're not the only one. I told Mr. SC to meet us in the next town instead of this town with a bunch of food, and I can't do that till tomorrow. So
At that point, you could just tell him in person. Save the spell.
that's true, actually.
We still don't know.
Wait,
Sorry.
Wait. Things went boom. Things haven't gone boom since before you left. And now they go boom again and you're back.
They went boom, and then I came back.
No. You're here, it went boom.
No,
I'm sorry. I
listen.
think I punch him again.
Faster.
Just from behind her, like whack. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw a bug and I got it. And
You
we
saw a
should
bug?
be careful of what we say to our daughters, or else more bugs may find their way near your face.
Where's the bug? I'm hungry.
It's. I'll find you another one. I swear.
Yeah, you are hungry. I can help with that. Just Buster and Dutra could please help to make sure the rest of the kobolds can play, and I will prepare a feast.
I think
Yeah.
on the
Tempest, will
way
you
out.
help me? Tempest,
I
will you
mean-
help me?
Yes, I most certainly will.
And
Oh.
just Septimus and Athanasius, do whatever you want. I don't know. I'm not the boss. Do you know how to cook? Come put on an apron. Let's go.
Yeah, I think I might excuse myself, and I might try to go back to the, I guess, the western side of the mountain. I'm gonna see if I can see any sign of our dwarf friend approaching, our guy that we rescued. I just want to keep a lookout for him, so I might stay there for a little bit.
Lemonotrin.
Lemonotrin, thank you. Yeah, just see if I can perceive him
Yeah.
at all. Or...
See if you can find him.
But I'll come and join you later. Yeah.
I think on the way out, Doodler and Buster are like,
Yeah, that exactly. I say if they say one more thing, I swear I'm gonna.
there's
I'm gonna
a
do
big
something.
hole full of fire and anything could happen, you know?
Yeah. And so we probably
Yeah,
go. and
they're
grab the
fire
kobolds.
resistant, so that means it'll be nice and slow.
Well, actually, kobolds aren't fire.
Shame.
Burned to a crisp.
Anyway, here's a footpath, dudes.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm coming.
I'm gonna guts and that because I was told it was a bad idea. To make more cobalt palatable. I feel like
Okay.
if I just make 100% vegetarian, not gonna go for it.
You're making like gruel, right? Like emergency rations, like
Slightly better than gruel. I've got a haversack of spices and so
Spice gruel.
yeah, spice.
It's like oatmeal. Oatmeal. You gotta put some stuff in it to make it good.
Just putting some cinnamon and some oatmeal.
It's
Yeah,
rock
there you
soup.
go.
I mean, we've got like berries and stuff. Like
It's true.
Razzle's realm has food in
Mhm.
it. I could go hunting, but he gets mad about that. Something. Precious.
Darn druids.
That just roll then, Andrew? Or you
Yeah.
doing stuff?
No, you're good.
May I have advantage?
I'd say with the help and the resources available in Razzle's domain, yes, you would have advantage. Now, Septimus, you said you're trying to make your way around the mountain.
Yeah, I guess because we're on the other side, aren't we?
Mhm.
are you going by yourself or are you coming with us?
I guess I should. Who else is going with who? I guess Tempest, you're gonna go with. I guess I'll look at my brother, see if he wants to join me. That might be.
That was
Yeah,
a
so-
natural.
Yes, I think we'll go together just to try to find. Like
The
how
best gruel
far?
of your life.
How far? Like, does it take like half a day to get? I mean, it's not that long. It just take an hour or two to get across.
Now the question is how are you planning to go? Are you going to go back through the vent
Oh, that's right.
and through those tunnels,
That's true.
or are you going to try to walk around the outside?
How dangerous does it look on the outside? Is it like side of a mountain? Dangerous? Like fall down? No, I can't do that. Yeah.
There's the potential.
Oh,
Don't
too
you know
bad.
one of those magic eyeball spells?
You know, I think with Septimus he would. I don't have that, but Septimus, I think he looks outside. He sees the edge of the mountains. Like, I'm not gonna climb that. You gotta be kidding me. And I look at the vent, and this waft of heat just hits me.
Like an
And
oven.
Yeah, like an oven. I'm like, oh. And I'll catch Bradley before she goes, and I'll see if she can. Before she goes, is it some way? Bradley, is it? Also, I was gonna check on the Levimentro. I think is what his name is, but it's
Lemon bread?
Lemanotra. Lemanotra, is that his name? Oh, I'm so bad
Lemon
at
bread.
names.
Got it.
Lemon, yes. But can you have some of your people? Do you know anybody who could perhaps? Can you have a look at? I know there's so much going on in the city, but he's terribly important, especially to Tempest and his well-being. Could we possibly have some of your people take, or just one person take a look or an outlook to see, so if the dwarf does come to the mountain, he can be pointed in the right direction. I really don't want to walk through the mountain again.
I
Miss
don't
Bradley.
see why not. They might ask you to trade though.
Oh, certainly, I can trade. Yeah, I'm sure we have something to. We could employ them. We are used to employing servants and such at our house. Let's look at Ethan. Yeah. So I mean, we're like used to people
I
like
like
that.
blink very slowly one eye and then the other, and As you're talking about enslaving my people.
Well, no, but we're used to. Yeah, I mean, I'm employing
Yeah,
people
no,
to
it's
do
okay.
work for us.
You don't have to. No, it's sorry. I'm walking away now.
Yeah, okay.
Like you do.
I think she said she would do that, right, Ethan? And I think she said.
It's good.
Well, you were doing
Helpful.
pretty well till you mentioned that they were like the help at the house.
Right.
How long does it take for Buster and Doodler to come back with more of these guys?
It probably takes them about 40 minutes to get up the side of the mountain. It's longer getting back
Yeah.
because Buster can jump and handle Doodler, but they're having to have them climb down ropes and
Yeah.
those spots. And so it's probably 3 to 4 hours for them to get back with the 40-ish kobolds that were up on that plateau.
Do I recognize any of them?
Oh,
as
it's your entire clan.
do I recognize any of them as particularly capable?
I mean, they're
Have you
all
seen-
diggers.
What?
They're all
Nothing.
diggers. They all lived on the canopy.
Well, they're not gonna listen to me because I'm Brad. So I think I'm gonna go walk up to Ethan and be like, "You could probably ask them where where they report to and go get them because we saw others at the bottom on the other side. So we should probably get them over here too, so that one place or nobody starves to death. You know, it's a bad thing.
Oh, yeah. Do they? Is there a particular way kobolds like to be
Do you have
greeted
shiny?
or addressed? Do I have what?
Shiny. The
Shinies.
treads?
Mm,
Shiny
hmm.
treads? Yeah. I'm gonna give the pickaxe that I stole from one of those guys to him. Like this shiny, trade for shiny.
Okay, all right. I don't have.
On the top of the
We
mountain,
didn't really
Buster
factor
yells.
this.
Yeah.
Doodler, drop all that money you're carrying. We don't need it. That's like 500 pounds of gold.
I mean, if we
I-
have gold, that'll work too.
Yeah. I have some tricks, not much though.
But is there any way they like to be addressed or
I really
Like
know.
any local? No. Okay.
I have 43 tricks.
So do not like to one of my eyes just goes over to 7. We only serve mother and father.
As this is going on, give me perception checks, those that are still in camp.
Okay.
Are we still in camp or
Buster,
are me and Buster
Doodler,
still?
You guys can give me a perception or investigation, either or.
Perception.
So we can do it, or just those in camp, or who? So
Those
not
in
us, I
camp,
guess.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Kenku recall to give myself advantage on this.
I got a 5.
Okay.
The kobolds only serve mother and father, so they are the help.
Sure,
Oh,
18
children.
for me.
18. You noticed that for the last 4 or 5 hours, the mountain has been calm.
Calm?
Yes, there's been the heat has started to dissipate. There's been no extra rumblings. There's been no shaking.
Oh, no wonder my armor isn't heated.
Yeah.
Barbecue chicken, bruh.
Baked, actually.
Ooh, fancy.
I mean, it was almost Thanksgiving.
Turkey?
No, but I have a bird. Brad, Brad, I don't like how much you're salivating there, so you're getting all over my feathers. Are you okay? Are you like hungry? You should eat some of your gruel.
Aranda which tastes better, the dark or the light meat?
Gruel sounds great right now.
Yes, gruel. Dark or light gruel. That's awesome.
as everybody is standoffish of your food, Bradley.
I didn't make this. Tempest made it. He's Ganassi, very fancy. He knows, yes. He cooked very good.
They all look over at Tempest and go, "He made it?"
Yeah.
As he
And
runs away.
ran.
Yeah.
He's very shy.
Oh, okay. And they start getting themselves a little bit of it.
My good kobold friends, while you fix your bowls of gruel and stuff your gullets, I come to you with an urging, a plea for your aid and assistance. I believe there are more of your family on the other side of the mountain, and they need to be brought here, where there's food and good gruel made by Tempest, wherever he went to. I was really kind of thinking he'd be here to kind of like, really shine up his work here, but whatever. Your family needs your help. You are the only ones that can travel through the mountain fast enough and bring them here where they can survive and commune with the rest of your family. We will try and make, was it mother and father? Mother and father happy.
Lightbringer and the Waterbringer.
We will parlay with the Lightbringer and the Waterbringer and hopefully bring peace to your home once again. So what say you?
I don't think they'll talk to you.
What does parlay mean?
We will. Don't worry.
Pulls up the dictionary.
Yeah.
We will handle all the communication and ensure that they do, in fact, talk to us and see reason.
The only people they talk to are their priests.
Well, then you must bring
the
them
dragonkin.
here. Yes, you must bring them here, and then we will.
Oh, we don't know.
Okay.
We don't go to the
Well,
pit.
well, Brad, who's ready for promotion?
That's a terrible idea. We did see a dragonkin on the other side with Boss.
Oh yeah,
That is true.
yeah, Jimbo.
Yeah, so
Jimbo
maybe
the
we start
dragon.
there and then we work our way down to the pit. The important thing is, and I can't make the easy work. Talk to them about their stomachs, the family good, family unit together, and stomachs. But not less talking about a boom.
Okay, so someone's got to go get the other people.
The book says that parsley is a type of vegetable.
No. Over here. No. Let me show you.
Inspiration Buster. Last time we were in there, it was really dangerous.
That's why you gotta run fast.
Sims got squished.
Who got squished?
Sims.
Oh.
Is he still in there?
As they point back to Sims, and you see a 2-foot kobold. And you recognize Sims as one that you actually dug tunnels with. That was actually like 5'5". Was like one of the taller kobolds.
He got Looney Tunes.
We need a taffy polar. We need a taffy polar stat.
Does someone have the pump up machine?
I see you're still bracing the tunnels manually, Sims.
I haven't done that since you.
Oh.
I'd almost gotten my height back.
I'm very sorry. You're very you're a good heart. You're very it's good on you. Now walk away.
Awkward.
Right. So we need to go find us a Dragonborn.
Dragon
Is that what it?
King. Different.
Dude,
Technically, they're all
Dude's
Dragonborn.
dictionary, quick.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I finally found parlay.
Goodness.
While this is going on, Septimus Athanasius, what are you all up to?
I don't know. I mean, if we so we're gonna. You were talking for Bradley to bring the other kobolds back here, and
Try and
could
get
we
the other
have-
kobolds to bring the other kobolds back here.
Exactly. Yeah. But could we get somebody to keep an eye out for Lemonatre? I think if we talked more to him, do a persuasion or give him some coin to do that. But aside from that, yeah. Because if we can get somebody to at least watch out for him, then yeah, we can go with maybe Bradley if we're. I'm not sure if we just help out in some way. To
Yeah,
help
are
out
we
as well.
heading? So where did we find the Dragonborn or Dragonkin?
So you
Back
saw
to
the
the vents,
Dragon
yeah.
Ken on the east side at the base of the mountain in the valley.
Oh, that was way down
Oh, that's
there.
the west
You
side.
said west wrong.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
So that's
I get
way.
my
That's,
So we're on
directions
the east
confused
side
on
now,
them.
right?
Yeah, we are on the east side now.
we were gonna go over there. I mean, I thought about going over to look for the guy, but then it was gonna be too hard to
Mhm.
go over there. But goodness, we could try to go over there to find him if that's who we need. That's one of the priests. We think, is that right? Is that a potential priest? Is that right?
They told you that the Dragon Ken are the priests.
Got it. We're trying to find him.
Not
Okay.
all of them, but that is who talks to mom and dad.
So maybe we do need to head over there anyway. So we might have to go and try to find him ourselves. Because Tempest, what are you doing? You with Bradley?
With Bradley.
Okay,
He is taking credit for Bradley's food.
that's right.
Yeah, and introducing Sparky to Bradley because apparently he doesn't have that memory.
Yeah.
I think a
We-
lot of us. I think the one he remembers the most is Buster, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, he thought I was busted.
I've
Hello,
given that little man a
Sparky.
fear of clowns and goats.
Yeah, but what do you think, Ethan? Do we head over that side? I mean, maybe we do need to go look for this priest, bring him back, make sure he gets back.
I mean,
to
we're not
safety.
splitting up, right? Everyone's
No,
staying
we're
together.
all still here. I
Yeah.
believe.
So then
Mhm.
we just. Well, the question. Okay, so the question is, do we go
Is-
through the mountain or around it
Yeah.
next?
I
Do we
would-
want to try and?
It's
I
cooled
could probably
down.
go down the side of the mountain much faster than going through it, I believe. And I can go try and look for Lemonatra myself.
Well, that's true because you can scale the mountain pretty easily with your good feet. And
As long as it's not a perfect vertical,
Hmm.
we're good.
yeah, that's true. Then if you're gonna do that, then yeah, I mean, stay here and help Bradley or whoever else we need to help out. Maybe with if anybody's injured, we can kind of tend to those injured kobolds and things like that. I'd probably offer to do that.
There's got to be climbing trails for people who got up to the top of the mountain to make the vents that Andrew spoke about before. There's got to be staircases cut into the mountain, like Lord of the Rings style or something. There's anything like that, Andrew?
They go back down through the vents into the city. Everything is a tunnel from the city to the surface.
Because they don't mind the heat, they can just go
Mhm.
back and forth. Yeah.
Didn't you say a lot of the heat has dissipated?
It has started, it is calm. There's no rumblings. You're not feeling from the vents that are around the heat that had been pouring out of them.
Well, then, if Buster, if you're going to do that, I mean, Ethan, we could double check and see see if your staff is really leading. I guess we probably know that already, but make sure to see if it really is going into the crater itself, or have any better idea on where it leads to. But I mean,
I
we really
okay,
can't.
I
Yeah,
don't really want to go into the mountain if we
Yeah, I was
can't
gonna
help it because of
yeah.
the exhaustion. But
yeah, that's true. And we really can't get too far anyway until we get away to.
I mean, I could go, but they're not going to listen to me.
Yeah.
So like, okay, so and what constitutes you to having like being able to exist normally in the inside the mountain when it's hot?
So when it's really hot, it is for D&D terms, it's an extreme heat. So an hour spent in there, if you're in armor, is you're rolling against exhaustion. If it's metal, it's at disadvantage.
Does fire resistance help?
Fire resistance would help, but it's not just the fire; it's the steam
humidity.
as humidity as well.
Spell that would
causes
help
it.
would be like Fire Shield. That's like a level 4th spell.
Bradley, because of this being her home, it is her climate she is used to. That reptilian kind of tropical rainforest with extra heat to it.
Like Goliaths can survive on top of mountains and cold.
Correct.
Okay.
Because
so-
Ethan and I we have like the frost brand scimitars, which I think give us
help
the
you
fire
in the
resistance,
yeah. Or it helps you with fire resistance.
It does.
Yes,
with fire
it does give you
resistance,
fire.
Yeah.
So the fire resistance would help.
take
The
my
problem
armor
was
off
is
then,
it was so much hot steam that
Yeah,
it
it was-
wasn't just
Yeah, you said it was too much for even that,
Mhm.
I think last time. Yeah, but
Mhm.
maybe when it's calmer, it might be easier.
which you've
Sure,
noticed that
resistant
it's
better.
been calm for multiple hours.
Yeah. Because at this point in time, I think I would.
We taking
I would,
steam damage or we taking fire damage though when you get hit with steam?
Steam damage.
Technically, steam is fire damage.
Interesting.
It's bludgeoning and fire.
Wait, you both have ice swords?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I know how you
Frost
made
down.
your popsicle then.
The
And I think
humidity
I-
hit the frostband
Shaved
sword.
ice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just shave it off my sword.
yeah.
Yeah. At this point in time, I'd be wearing just very loose fitting. I mean, I have my cloak on, but I don't have any of my armor on, and my shield and stuff is in there, but in my bag of holding. And also, Andrew, I think that don't assume too much, but I think my arm, that's Mr.
It is a
Estes-
special metal. It is not.
and
Yeah.
it did not heat up at all.
Nope,
I don't think
it did
It
not.
was surprisingly cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, that really suck if you you had to like touch your face or something and it's like ah
You're
Yeah.
like
ah.
bad.
No, it is remarkably cool. That is a magic metal.
So are we all going to go back into the mountain to get the dragonkin, and we can put up little signs, be like, this way to the food.
By the way, you guys are looking at about 2 to 3-ish in the afternoon. 7 is when Razzle said he would have your rides.
Buster has walked back and forth quite a bit.
We can't get to the other side of the mountain within that time, can we?
If you go
That's all.
through the mountain,
An hour to get through the mountain. you
it's
think?
about an hour to 2 hours to get through.
I can do that. That's conceivable.
Okay, then we have to like leave now. And how long? And it takes longer to go around the outside.
Mhm.
How much longer?
It would be about half a day to get around.
Okay, then we have to go to the mountain.
Yeah.
Well-
There is but one choice, meaning
we-
no choice.
Let's go.
Yeah, we should. We need to find that priest, right? That would be, they're important to
Helpful.
the people and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So,
Everybody fill up your water skin.
yeah,
Let's go.
tying my hair back
Yep.
again. Yeah.
As you guys start walking back towards the vent, Bradley leading, you do not get hit with the wave of heat and humidity that you had the day before.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank goodness I still have my armor on.
As you crawl back through the vent, you make your way to the canopy, and you see for the first time through the light of the midday sun the giant hole at the top of the mountain. It appears that literally just about a tenth of the mountain just exploded off. The peak itself is just gone, and it's a giant open basin. You're able to see for the first time the real devastation across the canopy as Bradley is leading you around. and down, you can tell that there were homes, that the rocks and rubble that have been blown to the side, you see bits of clothes in the side of the basin as you're working your way around. As Bradley kind of describes, that this used to be almost a completely enclosed circle above the pit, that there was just a hole in the center of about 50 yards that would let you look down. And there were ropes that would swing down in and tied off further down in for quick ways down, down into the pit. But it's just all gone. Just, you now have basically a walking path over rubble of about 2, maybe 3 feet wide in a circular round, and then it's just sheer up the sides. As you're able to look even deeper down into the mountain, there are still buildings standing down below. As you're able to, for the first time, make out a giant lake that is down there. There are buildings underneath the water. You see vaguely little things scurrying around. You assume that it's residents either trying to find people or trying to get things from their homes or to remove rubble. And then as you round the other side, you take one look back, and you can see a giant magma pool. The water from the lake and the magma are separated by about a 50-foot solid rock piece between the two, that seems to extend and kind of split the city in half down below. As Bradley continues leading you into the tunnels, you once again see the signs posted. So Doodler Buster, you had never seen these signs before.
And we can't read Draconic, so.
Yeah.
Wait,
As
can I? Do I not have? Yeah,
I
no,
don't
I
think you
have
can.
I have
This is
Abyssal,
infernal,
Common, Elvish,
if this is
Primordial.
infernal or abyssal or infernal or primordial script, then no.
Nope, it's Draconic.
I hope that's not. I hope that sign doesn't say any rules because I can't read. Oops. And we're still crawling, I guess.
It's not crawling so much. You are squeezing a little bit. Because most of these are, about 4-foot holes, so you have to kind of hunch to kind of squeeze through them. Doodler, not so much. With Bradley, but you're able to make it down as it circles around, and you come to the spot Septimus and Tempest where you had the split. As you can see, Bradley will sit there and tell you that the left one, which is the one you went down first, would lead to the Bringer of Water, and the right one brings you to the Bringer of Light, to their two sides.
Got it. Left is Bringer of Water.
Well, we don't want either of those. We want out.
Yeah.
Yes, that's this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the way we came from.
Yeah. Go back where we
Just
came.
double checking. When we looked down, there was no big draggers.
There was no fighting going
Oh,
on at the moment.
But could we see the dragons? Or
You don't see the dragons themselves, which is typical. Like, you don't ever remember seeing them out in the cities. They usually stay in their temples, which are in their respective pools. And then there is a joint spot where they would get together in that rock that's in between the two. That was meant for kind of their living space that they shared. But they both kind of had their own separate temples and palaces and things in the mines.
people need different levels of.
Mm-hmm.
I can imagine that 2 ancient dragons need a fair amount of personal.
Mm-hmm. And so you continue back down the winding tunnel that leads you down back to the main entrance that Bradley explains this leads straight into the heart of the pit. The main road is on top of that 50-foot section, and then it branches off into it. That there was usually more rock face going up the mountain, and homes would be built up the side. But most of those have been completely blown away and destroyed. You do pass people going in and out quickly as you get out of the Bradley tunnel into the main tunnel that is bigger. You know, this one is 10 by 10 by 10, you know, so that, you know, the dragonkin can move throughout as well. And it starts making its way back towards the valley. As you breach the mountain out into the valley, you are immediately overwhelmed by just the sea of refugees at this point from the city of Klutz. There are people huddling together in tears. People you hear yelling different names, looking for family members. You see people running in between with supplies, blankets, trying to get things set up and trying to get some semblance of what's going on and trying to understand where their city is at after this mass disaster that has occurred inside the city. Just imagine, you know, just picket tents and makeshift shacks and all of that, just as far as the eye can see.
Mr. Athanasius, will you do me a favor?
What's that?
Can you talk loud and tell them we have food?
I will cast Thaumaturgy and cause my voice to boom 3 times louder. And I'll just say, "Dinner served! Come and get it!" And just yell down the tunnels.
Earthquake. We all die.
Did you bring stuff to make dinner here, or are you expecting them all to follow you back to Razzle's side?
I was kind of
I was trying to get everybody on Razzle. So I think
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
It's like we definitely did not bring enough food for like that.
So
We
if they come
need
and find
the
us-
endless wellspring of food that is Razzle's domain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because
If they come and find us, we can point them to that Razzle's domain.
We could make them some signs. They love signs.
Can they read, Bradley? Is this a
Yes?
literate nation?
Yes. You did not see the signs?
We
They're
can't read that.
educated.
Oh.
For all we know, they're pictographs.
Yes.
Dictionary. Hold up.
This,
There you go.
Sparky looks at you, goes, "Those are pictures that represent words, Buster."
See, it's a little elemental man knows.
He talked to me.
You knew your
My
name.
heart. You knew my heart.
I figured, Tempest,
Oh.
today you've been going around and saying names over and over.
Yes. It's like
To him.
that's Brad. That's Athanasius. Yes, we've been working on that.
do you have little flashcards?
Not yet. Like I'm hoping that
Do we need to wear
this
name
takes
tags?
effect. I want to stay. I want to not do that. I think.
Sparky, what's my name?
Birdman.
I feel like that's close enough.
Birdman.
That's your name now, dude. You're Birdman.
I throw him down a tunnel. Hmm?
I like these mind bubbles. I love these mind bubbles that Buster's been having recently.
Yes, yes. I'm glad he catch that.
Colin, when you were in character creation, did you accidentally pick Dark Urges?
Dark Urge.
Have I killed anybody yet?
Well, no, but you didn't
In
think
your
about
mind.
it awful out loud.
It's not dark urges. It's just intrusive thoughts. It's not his dark urge. It's just an intrusive urge.
Intrusive thoughts are no fun.
I think they're fun. Are any kobolds coming?
They kind of look at you and go, "You don't got food."
And we'll start. I guess I don't have like any way of marking anything. I have ink. I don't know how good it's gonna show up in the tunnel.
What are you?
Just
Oh,
make some signs, some arrows pointing
Food
towards
here.
food.
We could get some gruel and make a trail, and then they follow the trail to the
Ooh,
gruel.
piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
candy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. See, it would have been much easier to do this if like the kobolds that were already over there would have went with us.
Yeah,
Got their friends.
yeah. That would have been easier.
I could tear up rations and lead them that way.
Mr. Athanas, are you good at food?
At what? Fibbing?
Baby.
Lying. Deception.
No,
Yeah.
no. Baby.
No,
Different.
those are synonyms. Those
No,
same
no,
thing.
no.
Yeah,
Are you
they
good
mean
at
the
it or are
same
you
thing.
not good at it?
They mean the same thing.
I can mislead.
Okay. Maybe we try to tell them that
What the kobolds like.
Mother, Lightbringer and Waterbringer, so sad about disaster, they set up relief on other side of mountain.
Who is going to spread the word of this? We are
I
going.
can't do it. They don't listen to me. You do it. You talk big.
All right. If I may, I could start a conga line.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it is pretty convincing. I join in.
Give me a performance roll, Buster.
I haven't needed to do this.
Actually, wait, hold on. Can I be the first one to get in the conga line as he's doing and cast guidance on him?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
Nice.
You're sitting here like, how to make stubborn kobolds behave, and Buster and Doodler are just like, we done this before. Da 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 da. Hey.
All
We
right.
can
don't
do the
you come
Macarena
this way?
and get everybody over there.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna roll Mr. SD dice. Beautiful, gorgeous, golden pink, amazing.
I mean, we did used to be entertainers in the OVO, so I guess this kind of fits our branding.
Let me use that inspiration I just got.
Okay.
Oh, it's so much better. All right, and a dice donated. Another
Ooh,
SD way
D4.
dice. It's got a dragon's eye in it. It's delicious. Yeah, that's a 24.
Nice.
Very nice.
Hey, everybody! Let's go!
Da, 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 da. Hey.
Hey.
You start making your way through the camp, trying to get them upbeat. Takes a little bit of time, but you're able to get the kobolds. The dragonkin, not so much. The dragonborn kind of look at you, just kind of like, eh.
Hey, I'm leading them to food. You want to join in?
You said west side of the mountain.
No,
East side.
east.
East.
Man, you guys are terrible direction. Yeah,
Very
come
much
on!
so. We'll see you around. I don't like the tunnels. No.
Their compass is flipped. That's canon now.
Yeah. The city of Klutz, their compass doesn't work right.
That's an
It's the
iron
heat.
vein.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There's actually a pole right in the center of the mountain, so
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
East and west mean nothing to them.
Mhm.
Like, factual.
And so they start kind of walking around the outside of the mountain. As you guys start moving your way through the mountain. Buster, as you're leading them and you start to go up a Bradley tunnel that you had used, they're like, I don't.
I flipped the sign.
Oh. Okay, they came through, reinforced it. All right, good. We're not gonna die here. This isn't Bradley's tunnel no more. Da, 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 da.
All right, now you guys go find Lemon Autrin. We're
As
Me and
Doodler
Buster.
and Buster have a trail of hundreds of kobolds following them in through the mountain.
bearing
And they're
colors
like,
of red
by
and
the
blue.
end, they're all like, what are we doing? Why are we in this line dancing? I don't understand. They're like, I don't know, but they're doing it in front, so we should just follow.
Oh,
Nice.
It's like Line Con.
we got the kobolds on board. What about the Dragonborn and
The Dragonborn
Others.
and Dragonkin are appear to be a little bit more intelligent than
Okay.
most of the kobolds. You told them that there is a safe space and food on the other side of the mountain, but they are not walking through the middle of the mountain, and they know that the tunnels going up tend to be kobold tunnels, and they didn't want to squeeze, so they're walking the longer journey around.
Yeah.
They'll be there somewhere around midnight to dawn,
Or-
somewhere in that time. As they're going, you do spot a single dwarf sitting on a stump,
Hey.
holding his axe across his knees, breathing heavy. Oi! Didn't think you guys would. What happened?
That's exactly what happened, actually.
Exactly.
All right.
One of you guys talk to him. Come on, I'm out there.
When's this meetup happening?
Which meetup?
With Kel?
Oh, he'll be here. Well, it
That's-
should be. I think our transportation should be arriving around 7. So if you will follow all of these lovely little dragon folk to the west side of the mountain, there you'll
East.
find
We're on the
East.
west side of the mountain.
whatever. To the
you
east
that.
side
Side
of
you're
the
not on
mountain.
currently. Canon. West means
Yeah.
opposite. East also means opposite. They're synonyms.
That's awesome.
So follow the little dragon man, and you will find food and a nice place to rest. And wait for us there, and we will greet our transportation together.
All right. As long as I got a place to sleep and some food for my belly.
It's quite delectable.
Yeah, it's probably about the safest of those that there is to be had around here.
What are the rest of you doing?
Yes, we're going down the tunnels.
Yeah, because and those Dragonborn, were they the priests, Andrew? Is that right? The smart ones that were.
The Dragonkin are the ones I say are
What is the
priests.
difference between a dragonborn and a dragonkin?
Size. So Dragonkin are basically small dragons. They stand upright. They're bipedal, but they are full-blood dragons.
Okay.
Whereas Dragonborn are humanoids.
And
They
who do we
are
see?
Dragons who have mated, or Dragonkins who have mated with humans or other species. Dragonkin are an immortal race. Dragonborn are a mortal race.
Okay.
Does that make
And
sense?
who do we see? Yeah, was that the Dragonborn that we saw, or those were dragon?
You saw both.
Got it. But the Dragonkin, those are the priest people we need to find. Okay.
You did not see any priests, anybody that resembled a priest.
Okay.
Here.
We'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to look more around or go to the base of the mountain, see if we can find.
Did we find any dragon kids?
There are a few. You found Jimbo, who is the second hand to the diggers. And you found a couple others that are merchants. You found a couple of 100-handed giants that usually work the forges that have fled out of the mountain.
Would the people who work far down? They wouldn't. Be right. That's far enough down the mountain. I mean, they might have.
Let's just say Bradley is synonymous with certain things inside
Yeah.
of Klutz.
I know.
Whether they are involved in that lifestyle or not.
Okay. Well, I don't
You
have to
chose
tell them
They
who I am.
they
They have signs.
Yeah, I know.
when 100-hand messes up in a forge, they call it pulling a Bradley.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh.
Well,
I
don't
will
have to
fight
tell
every
them who
kobold
they are.
here. I swear.
Destroying
Um,
this whole mountain. I'm just gonna make the whole thing worse. Killing everyone. I don't care. Game's over.
I want to find, just ask the giantkin and the dragonkin, if
Have the lower levels been evacuated?
I
think
one of the 100-hand looks at you and just he kind of ponders for a second, and then in a voice, some have been evacuated. The temples, it's chaos in the pit.
Has anyone gone down to get them?
I'm not sure how much I should disclose.
You can disclose to me. We are in a you seem like you have been through a stressful situation and you would need someone to talk to about that. And I mean, if you don't tell me, it's nothing important, but if you do tell me, I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm just a coward. I'm just worried about my family.
Fair. It started with the priests.
They are very sticky. Very sticky.
Mother and father's priests were at each other's throats to the extent that father stepped in as mediaries with a third party. And as that mediation happened, mother and father started fighting. We're not really sure what happened.
Who was sent here to help assist with the mediation? The third party.
The third party was
Yes.
was a mage from Niovo. He wore green.
Anything
What's his name?
unusual about this green mage?
He's the high mage. I didn't interact with him. He teleported in, was there for the meeting.
Peculiar in any way? A natural?
Not from any other time he's been here.
Why has he been here before?
To purchase items for Niovo.
It's a very good industry. Make many much great things. They're strong.
as the 100-hand giant shows his 100 hands, all have like forger's hands.
Burned and cut and
Yeah, calloused and
thick boys.
yeah, very
They look
strong.
like strong hands, don't
Yep.
they?
Strong hands.
He buys, we make. I'm not good with names.
Hmm.
I go the other side mountain now.
You do that. Be safe. You have food. Be nice to
Well,
the
thank you
lion.
for.
I think you're muted there, Bradley.
Eat you.
Andrew, the extra screen is gone.
He has snacks.
We can't hear Bradley.
Food.
It
Good
might
food.
got kicked when I got kicked.
Okay, hold on. It is gone. 1 second.
can't
She
hear
can be
anything.
here. She can hear on stream. She just can't hear.
We
you
can't hear her.
Yeah, you can't hear
Oh,
her.
okay.
So hold on just a second.
I can't hear you guys either. It's super great.
All right, so
So we got Lemonatra. He's
No
heading
one-
back.
got my never-ending story reference.
Oh, I don't think I know. What was the reference? What did you say?
They look like strong hands, don't they?
Oh,
The stone giant?
Oh.
Come on,
that's-
guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Listen, I don't know every line from that movie, which I probably
Inspir-
should, but
This
Inspiration
is before your
busted.
time, dude.
Yeah.
before my time, I've seen the movie.
Never-ending
Jeez
story.
Louise. Yes.
have you seen the third one?
There's a third one?
There's three.
There are
There's-
3 never-ending stories. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why did they ever go past the first one?
We made 2. The
Taxes
second one's
and
pretty good.
technical difficulty.
I don't think I've seen the second one.
All right. This should get
If
Bradley
we
back
need more
in for
time,
you all.
I can get Clown Quest going.
Ooh.
Nope, we're good.
Oh,
We missed our opportunity.
Yep.
shucks.
I was wondering why I was only part of that comment.
Yep.
I was like, this is a lot of dead air, guys.
All right.
So what are you saying, Brad? Yeah.
As you guys start making your way back through the mountain, unless there's something else you would like to do on that side.
I think we're good. We got the kobolds, got Lemonatra.
Have the dragonkin or dragonborn or
No priest-looking people. Yeah.
giantkin in all in helping to evacuate like the lower levels, or are they like they
Nobody
communicate-
wants to go back in there.
Would you go into an earthquake,
Yes.
like damaged building, with the threat of another earthquake coming or something getting worse?
I read from
Well, I'd hate to break it to you, Bradley, but I don't think your family would do the same for you.
But that's not right.
Oh, Bradley.
I'm killing someone when I get up there. I swear. Oh, oh, my heart.
Bradley hitting all the feels.
Oh boy.
That's
What?
funny.
Your father and your brother? Haven't seen him, but I got this new pot of meat gruel going for you.
It's lizard flavored. Or not lizard flavored, but whatever they were.
a turtle and a horned devil.
Mm,
The
turtle
lizard
soup.
from the American desert, not the D&D monster.
Hor- we just see your brother turn into a horned devil. Roll initiative.
The little lizard from Arizona.
Yeah.
As you all make it back through the camp, you see Razzle is helping serve. He has gotten a couple of other creatures from the mountainside to help. And there are 3 giant birds sitting just outside his camp.
It's a rock.
There's the rocks.
That's a bird.
It's a rock.
Razzle
the
comes
buster.
over and tells you that their names are A, D, and C.
Alpha, Beta, and Charlie, or Alpha, Charlie, and Delta?
Ace.
And I'm D.
They're rocks with the names of A, C.
DC. Ah.
Ah.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Nice.
Ha 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 ha.
It's not funny because I had to explain it.
Well, it just hard to.
I know.
No, I thought you said A, B, and C.
Yeah, that's what
No.
I heard. That's what I
I heard
wrote
A, B, and
down.
C.
I thought you said A, C, and E.
A, C, and D.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not
That's
D.
why I asked for the clarification. That Alpha. The military time.
Yep. Alpha, Charlie, Delta.
Got it.
Not to be confused.
Mm-mm. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. So we think these rocks can take us to Livmento within a few hours, or how
Mhm.
long? Okay.
They would have you there by morning.
Wow.
Oh,
Right. Okay.
dang.
It's only
Um,
6 now.
Yep.
So about 12 hours or
Right.
so. Or...
Hey. Oh god, I keep doing your voice. I'm Buster.
Remember,
My name's Buster. Hey there, Miss Bradley. I do have a question for you. Considering our taxis are here, we have yet to find Mama and Sissy. You want to go back into the dark tunnels?
this, but I know that they will not listen to me, and I cannot go by myself. So, Basil is right. But if as number one, you cannot help, are in need of help.
I give Bradley a hug.
I like you, Buster. Remember, we are going to that way. So, to there, tell him I don't want stuff most. Okay, goodbye.
All right, I caught half of that. What was she
Yeah, what-
saying?
What? Yeah, and a doodler. What was the sending you gave to Q? Did you tell him to meet us here, or I
Yes,
forget what
yes,
you
he
told him? He did. Okay.
I think so.
Okay. So we should leave lemon bread or lemonatra here. You said lemon bread. Did you say lemon bread?
Lemon bread.
Lemon bread. Okay. But yeah, we should.
Well,
leave. That's true.
I mean, yeah, I don't really see an issue with it as long as Q pays us. And honestly, if he just forgives Tempest debt, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah.
That's whatever. So,
So,
I mean, it would be nice, but sure, I'm not gonna push.
yeah, don't want him to die on the way to Livmento from falling off a rock. So that would be bad.
oh no, it sure would be a shame if a lightning bolt hit his ship while he was on his way here. Oh no.
We've
yeah.
already been through the Elfair Darsana. We can't find his.
What?
We have to backtrack.
All right, I'm
That's the name of the
going up to the
valley.
birds.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
That's not labeled.
I
It's
need-
not
yeah,
labeled,
no,
exactly.
I have to know these things for
It's-
maps.
It's not labeled.
You want to know the name of the giant tree? I know that
No.
one too.
Well, he told us the beds are on, or I forget what it's
Banjid.
called. Banjidane.
I
Hello,
like
my name's
Banjo
Banjidane.
Dane.
My name's Banjidane.
I'll
I'm a big old
change your
ethereal
banjo
tree.
with you know what you mean.
Negative inspiration to all y'all.
Dane.
See, there is
Dane.
native inspiration. I knew it.
Dane.
Something about a lady who bakes on a TV show?
And then the rocks come and attack us because they're like challenge rating 11 each.
They just eat us. That's it. Game
Rocks
over.
fall, we all die.
Oh, gives new meaning to that, doesn't
Meaning
it?
to that, yeah.
Oh boy.
We're gonna be flying, and all of a sudden the rocks
Right.
fall, and well, there's the game.
So should we? Pardon me, Sir Matt. Should we ask the board the?
As you do that, the first one steps up and goes, "You don't need to ask. Climb on board." And it
Oh.
lowers a wing down so that you can climb up onto its back. Each one can handle 2.
Oh, you speak hick. Well, I'll be right out.
What do you think? We live on the mountainside all by ourselves.
Wait, each rock can only hold 2 people?
Yes.
Okay.
How big are these rocks?
They're on their back.
Huge,
If they,
gargantuan.
yeah, they're
Something like
massive.
that.
Yeah.
I thought they were
It-
like gargantuan.
Yeah. If they could carry more, like if they use their claws underneath, but they're offering you their back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to. I'm the king of the world.
That worked out really good for that boat movie.
Did somebody?
You just got disconnected.
Yeah,
I don't
I'm a.
We
I
can
can
hear you, but
yeah,
there you are.
There
Yeah.
we are. I was like, everything is black.
Yeah.
All right, well, I
see
I
a stream
guess
and
guess we board up.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. What's the order? Who's on what?
first on second. Who's on third? I don't know.
Get
I
on the
don't know.
bird.
Are you getting on A, C, or D?
The rogue.
Right.
We're gonna pretend
I-
that Buster knows what they're called, and he's gonna get on the bird on his left.
Okay, so you're getting on C.
Excellent.
So it's do you like Buster and
don't-
Doodler
I don't-
together and
I don't like this that comp. I'm getting on A.
Yeah.
I'm
Tempest,
getting
come
on
with
C,
me.
I guess.
Okay. A it is. Let's go.
All right, so the
Brothers.
twins
Brothers
are
will go,
on
okay,
are
yeah.
on D. Brad and Tempest are on A, and Doodler and Buster are on C.
Got it.
Yep.
As they lunge forward off of the side of the mountain, they use the downward force to gain speed and haven't even flapped as they go down the mountainside, moving faster than Buster has ever run before.
I don't know about that.
I run pretty fast before. I don't know if you saw me. I done did it very fast. Oh.
This feels kind of natural to Doodler. He's kind of like enjoying this.
Yep.
Quite a bit.
As you guys go, the sun's set. And Septimus Athanasius, you see for the first time in a long time the green flash on the horizon as the second sun sets. Because of your travels to get here, you would have had that kind of view. Not sure that the rest of you have probably seen that before. As we go through the night.
Rolling it.
Let's see. It is a fairly dark night as the second moon is only a sliver in the night sky. As you are flying across towards Livmento. And the tree continues to get larger in front of you as the sun begins to peak above the horizon to the east. You all see a small village in just kind of in the distance, and as you come down, the tree itself seems to just instantly go further away as you land on the outskirts of town in front of a small church. But as you landed, the tree had just made a, like, just suddenly from being what you thought was, oh, it's right here, the trunk is, to now it's miles away. You climb off the back of your rocks. They bow their heads and take off back to their roost.
You're not gonna wait for us? Okay, goodbye. How are we going to get back?
Bye forever.
We'll have
Well,
our
I
microwave
mean-
ship to get back.
Well, I mean, they probably have like druids have teleportation magic, right? That's like a thing they could do, right? I honestly don't know much about druids. I've never met a druid in my life.
I don't know.
I've never met a druid in my life.
All
You know
I
a
know
druid?
is that druidic is a special type of religion, and I think they have to wear like special shoes or something.
Like kind of like
Also-
how you're wearing those big old shoes on your feet, like those ones, kind of like that.
No,
That's
these are
different.
built in. These are do you know these hooves are real, dudes?
He doesn't
Oh, I
wear
forgot you're not
clowns.
wearing. I forgot you're not wearing clown shoes. That's my fault.
No,
Yeah.
they fell apart when we were running.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Got clown ankle.
That's all that's left. So
As the sun rises, the town seems to jump to life, almost as the rays of the sun hit this town.
Everybody's a morning person. Wonderful.
You see a large church on the far side of town, with a statue out in front of it. You can't quite make it out, but there is a smaller church here that you have nestled down to on the outskirts, and there seems to be paths leading into the city as you notice that the plants themselves seem to be moving kind of on their own, and food that is being grown on the plants, like you see apples and peaches and pears, the tree is pulling the fruit off itself and passing it down towards the large building on the other side of town.
Okay.
As you
how
see,
industrious.
coming out of little kind of huts inside of trees that have kind of been hollowed out. You see glass genasi and glass elementals, as well as some fairies and wood elves
What else?
walking out and touching the side of the trees. As they leave them, they close up.
Okay.
As the wind is not blowing hard. It is a nice, calm, almost like early summer morning. So it'd be like 60s, 70s, so it's comfortable, nice, pretty, clear sky.
Where would one go to report a natural disaster?
I think we
And
should just pull out the head and throw it.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
that's a terrible idea, Buster.
We try to,
Let's
put
say
the leg and the head together.
As that thought bubble pops up for Buster, I have a thought bubble, and the thought bubble's just like the head popping out, and then all the leaves from the tree just falling on us.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
So do
Shame.
we want to report our plight to the church or the big church, or would
Does-
you like to try to find some sort of civic
probably
building?
probably the big church, I would
Yeah.
think.
Does that small church? Do we sense something about it, Andrew? That we would. I mean, is
Give
there
me
something
perception or arcana or religion
Oh boy.
Can anyone do that?
or a history for Athanasius and Septimus. Anybody can
Oh.
do the religion or perception.
I got
Not
12.
good at religion. I'm
where's
good at
my
religion. Natural 20 for a 22.
Oh, so bad. Only a 12.
What
14.
did you roll? Septimus Athanasius, what did you roll?
It's still only
14.
a 12, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, what skill?
Oh, I did a history.
I rolled history.
Okay,
Oh, you did history. Okay.
you two recognize it immediately. It is a church to Cratanta.
Did some-
Doodler, you
okay.
also recognize it with that 20.
Oh,
That the small
I don't know
church.
why I rolled
Yeah,
high.
that
All
on
right.
the outside of town is a church to Cratanta. And you do notice that a couple of fairies and
What you call them?
glass elementals have come out of the church as dawn has arisen
Mhm.
and seem to be walking the path back up into town
Right?
Got it.
as people
Listen, I
are
think-
kind of helping gather the fruit and the veggies that are coming off of the plants and bringing them to what appears to be a table, as this town is probably only about half a mile from church to church and maybe a quarter mile wide.
Oh, wow.
It is a very small town, probably maybe 300 people at most in this small town.
Well, when I get bored, I'll just run some laps.
That's
Big
it. I mean,
church,
I'll
right?
start making my way through to the town. I mean, you know.
Yeah. I think Septimus would, yeah, he'll kind of excuse himself and he'll head towards the smaller church and he'll say he'll meet up with them. But it's, I mean, from years of doing this, he has not an like an obligation. He wants to pay his respects to the temple. He'll donate something to the, yeah, he's just gonna say some prayers inside the temple just for a few minutes. So he'll.
Donate your arm.
I don't think I can donate that, Miss Bradley. It's firmly attached, but.
I just remember we never went back to see if your arm was still there. So there's still just an arm in the forest somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
told
would be,
y'all we
yeah.
should have sent a let. Oh, I swear.
Nobody listens.
No, listen to Buster.
Well, we were kidnapped before we can go back for it. So
That's
That's
true.
exactly, yeah.
Oh, that means that we can charge Mr. Q for like medical.
the expense of
right?
the we can charge him for the expense of
Yes.
the magic arm.
Yes, that's true.
The one
Which
that
is
was
very
free.
expensive.
He'll ask
Which is
for a
very
receipt.
expensive.
No, he'll definitely ask for a receipt. We
You
can't
don't
fake
think
that.
Mr. Esty would give us a fake receipt?
He would
I
do
think
that.
it's above him
I-
for his character. The Mr. Esty I know and believe in would never, you know.
Well, we know he's somewhere around here. We think. I did tell him to come here, so I think
Yes,
just heading towards the big church would be good.
You did.
I think for me.
I will meet up with you guys at the big church then.
As you all are walking through town, the group has all gathered food and set a breakfast spread on the table. And they motion, "Please, visitors, come join. Dine with us this fine morning."
Insight check.
Okay.
On the one hand, much creepy. On the other hand, free food.
I want to insight check the situation. I
Mhm.
want to know if they're going to be upset if I just start eating everything.
Probably.
Roll for goat.
That's exactly it. It's a goat roll. I have those at double advantage, by the way.
They have
I
a-
know
they
you
have
see
a-
my character sheet.
They have a block just for you.
That's a 14.
14. They are genuinely interested in you joining them to eat.
Do I have any understanding why?
Give me a religion roll, sir.
Right, because I've read all the good books.
Hey, you had
Cool.
nothing else to do
That's
while
a-
you were in that house?
That's a cool, crisp 4.
Um,
They didn't keep that one in.
No.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye,
Oh,
everybody.
we can't hear her again. Fix it.
I am gone. I am deaf. I hear nothing. Oh, there I am.
Hello. No offense. Last time we got offered anything, we got kidnapped by a elf man in a ship for a week.
No, that was Pete.
you're unsure as to why they're being so generous.
I'd say the other will just go over and start eating.
Well,
Um,
mighty kind of you.
what brings thou out to our humble village?
A bird did.
A bird did. Was that you all flying in on those beautiful rocks this morning?
Yeah. We're actually looking for druids. I don't know.
You've found them?
Oh, are you all druids?
Yes.
Have you guys
Oh.
looked up recently? Like in that direction?
In which direction,
I'm
my dear
pointing
Kobold?
back to Klutz.
West. I believe there's a tree in the way, so says the map.
No, we haven't really looked towards the west.
It exploded.
The mountain exploded.
Yes, we are in need of civic aid. Our people are lost and refuged and starving. And some are trapped in. And I'm okay. This guy's
You need
bad.
to talk with the high priest Vivalt.
The brusher.
Usually at this point they are inside the temple, having quiet reflection with the pool of glass.
Thank you. If interrupt. Important. This important.
If it's important, then I think they would excuse the interruption and the brevity of their quiet reflection.
Okay.
All right,
Please
let's
come
go.
with me.
Wait, before we go, is there? Have you seen Mr. Esty around here? He sells these commodities, most magic items and dice and other things. Have you seen him around here?
Unfortunately, you are the first visitors we have had since before the celebration of time.
Oh, so glad a little bit.
I mean, if he's taking the roads, there's like a toll, and you gotta slow down for that. You know.
I just thought he would like teleport because he, whatever.
If there's any construction, it's gonna add on a day at least.
Listen.
Ugh.
There are fines. You have to, like, he hadn't had his teleportation roll circle thing tuned recently. You want him to end up inside the mountain? No. Gotta make sure it's not overshooting, undershooting. It's very delicate.
That's true. All right, well, I guess we can go see this priest, this head priest. If I clicked on that.
The vault, yeah.
Okay. Are you guys
Yeah.
continuing on?
Yeah.
As you're walking through town, you do notice that the road through town seems to meander through. It's not a straight path from one church to the other. It's not efficient at all. There are parts where thorns have grown over the road, or a tree may be in front of it, or a bush. There are times where multiple paths branch out going in different directions. But as you guys, so are you walking the road or are you just taking the shortest path?
Buster's
I'll
waiting for
walk
them
the
at the
road.
top.
Also, was there anything like cooked at that table or raw fruit?
It was all fresh fruit and veggies.
What was it served on?
It was served on woven like tree limbs and branches,
Delicious. Scrumptious.
grass and haze for bowls that had been
Oh.
rolled together. Yep. And every time you ate one, another one seemed to take its place.
I definitely stole some.
Yeah, Andrew, they might be taking the shortest path. I'm just gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk the path, the normal path.
Okay.
Just taking my time.
Yeah. Give me a insight check, Doodler.
Okay, insight check. Can I get myself advantage on this with my Kenku recall? I think I can. Let's see. You first need, yeah. So I'm gonna use Kenku recall to get myself advantage. That one's cocked, but it was almost a natural 20. But hey. That will be a 21.
Cool. As you're walking towards the church, just kind of in quiet reflection, you have a vision back to in Niovo with Buster pulling off the ring trick where you turn invisible and help the ring stay floating longer. You continue on the path, and then you're thinking back, and now you have a brief memory of running through the fields of your farm with your family, a little bit further back of birthday parties with your siblings. As you get closer to the church that is in front, until finally your last memory is of a bright light, and then things becoming clearer as you see the world around you for the first time.
I'll quickly just take a glance up at the tree, and no leaves falling. Everything's situated nicely still.
Yep, looking up at the branches above, the trees looks good. The trunk itself seems to be several miles away still, about the same distance that it was when you landed in the town, which is weird because when you were flying, you felt you were almost at the trunk.
Yeah. That perception of reality.
Mm-hmm. As you guys approach this large building, it is a completely glass structure. And you see an individual inside, kneeling in front of a pool that seems to be unmoving. It's a liquid substance that seems to be perfectly still. What would you guys like to do?
Are we ready to
Everybody
knock?
is there.
Well, I think there was a door. He didn't mention a door.
There is a door.
Okay.
It is open. The door is open.
Who wants to just speak information at this individual? Nose goes.
Well,
I got it. I did it.
Yeah, but the other four are going to do all the talking, I suppose.
Yeah, no, let them.
All right.
hello,
Look, guys.
greetings.
Hello. Yes.
As
Hello.
the individual, the glass elemental, stands up and it doesn't turn around, but suddenly it's facing you. Almost as if the facets of the glass shifted and moved so that it could be reflected in a different direction. Good morning, well-traveled. I've been expecting you. How can I be of assistance? And that is where we will end this evening, as you all have walked into the Church of Nissa with the great druid Zak Vivat in front of you.
You knew we were coming, but you didn't send aid?
More like you knew we were coming, but you don't know why we're here.
Oh, I guess that's
Come
fair.
on,
Doodler,
man!
Doodler has
Oh,
like the
man.
weird visions, right?
Yes.
So with that, we will take a pause as our adventurers have come to a new place with questions that they hope to have answered. And we'll see you next week. And until then, I hope all your games are as filled with as much shenanigans as ours are. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
Hi,
everybody.
everybody.
Buddy.
Good night.